Welcome.
I love our new theme music.
To the Kind of Nerdy Girls. Featuring Katie,
Hello.
Jonna,
Hello.
and me.
Hey, me.
Hey.
Where's KJ, me?
So we talk about kind of nerdy things, and obviously we're excited for Endgame. I wanted to do a little round of this or that with you.
Sure.
You had your choice, Jonna, between Spider-Man or Captain America.
Oh,
Who do you save in
Easy
Endgame?
choice.
who do I save?
Yep.
Captain America, 100%.
Easy choice.
You're not going to save Spider-Man?
No,
Sorry,
I love
Spider-Man.
Captain America more.
All right. What about Black Panther or Captain America?
Captain America has to live. I don't.
Captain America Winter Soldier era or Captain America Civil War era?
Ooh, it's a tough choice.
Captain America or,
Answer the question.
Or Captain America.
or Captain America.
I would say Civil War Cap. I think Civil War Cap was pretty hot.
Okay.
He was so angry.
With the beard?
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
great.
I liked him when he was a little more innocent,
He's grown.
less angry. Captain America or Katie?
Go ahead and pick Captain America. I also would pick Captain America.
Katie would sacrifice herself for
I
the
would.
captain.
All right, Katie. Let's see. Black Widow or Vision?
You know I don't care about either of those. I don't know. Vision, because he had the stone for like a short amount of time, I guess.
Yeah, but what about Black Widow?
I don't
She's
care
so
about Black
cool.
Widow. Her power is
Is
gun.
she?
No,
Do you guys not like Black Widow?
Not that I don't like her. It's just that
I don't care for her.
Yeah. Just
Why?
Just like Hawkeye. What do they really bring to the team?
They are two of my favorites.
They're my least favorite.
You're ruining
Except for Iron Man.
everything.
Okay, if you had to choose between Star-Lord or Iron Man.
Ooh, you can only save one, and you can only let one be disintegrated forever. and ever.
Star-Lord has to die. Sorry.
Really?
Wow.
Okay. All right. Team Tony. Listen to that. This is the first time ever in Katie's life that she's Team Tony as she's wrangling her dog and trying to get him out.
Murphy, you have to be outside.
Bye, Murphy.
Oh, I'm sad.
This whole thing, the entire first part of this podcast is just a bunch of jingling from,
Yeah, it's his little,
from
it's his little tag.
Murphy's tags. That's a very responsible pet owner. You are.
He's also chipped.
Nice.
Very
So
good.
don't try and steal my dog.
Grayson is
Oh,
chipped.
don't at me.
And today I got Grayson a cat stroller so that I can take him to Mutt Strut.
Yes, because the cat belongs at Mutt Strut.
Stop it.
Mutt Strut is the greatest spectacle in dog racing.
Wow.
It happens at the Indianapolis Motor
Not
Speedway.
even racing. It's just on the track.
It's a lot of cleaning up dog
A
poo
lot
on
of
the
slow
track.
walking.
Yeah.
I would
Yes.
hate to have that job.
But I'm going to take Grayson because it's supporting the Indy Humane and adopting animals. And I really wanted an
That's where I
excuse.
got my boy.
Do you guys want to, this or that with me?
Sure.
Okay, go ahead.
Let me think for a second.
Okay. Don't worry, I can edit this out.
Spider-Man
I changed my mind. I don't want to play.
or Star-Lord.
Oh. I mean, I'm going to keep Spider-Man. Star-Lord's
choice.
toast.
Always.
Okay, here's another one for you.
Yeah?
Thanos or that guy that looked like Squidward from Infinity War.
What?
I'm going to save one of them.
You have to.
I'm going to save Squidward.
Good choice.
Right? I mean, Squidward.
Why would you save Thanos?
Right.
He caused all this.
If you have the opportunity to wipe out Thanos, you should.
Oh, I got one.
Yeah. Thor.
Okay.
I got one.
Go ahead.
All right. Black Widow or Scarlet Witch.
Black Widow. I'm saving Black Widow.
I would go with
Really?
Scarlet Witch.
Really?
She actually is kind of useful.
I don't know.
I mean, she held off Thanos and killed her man at the same time.
That's true.
But I feel like she's, Black Widow just gets the job done and she doesn't complain about it.
She doesn't.
Yes, she does.
She don't even got her own movie. So no.
Yes, she does. They're making it right now.
works.
But is
And
it
guess
out
what?
right now?
You know what Scarlet Witch is getting? A TV show on Disney Plus. And do you know what they're calling it?
But that lasts longer than movies do.
It's just a limited series, and they're calling it WandaVision, which is
I saw that.
You like that? I think it's
Not at all. I
very
don't care
lame.
either of them.
I don't like it called WandaVision.
What would you have called it?
Is Vision gonna be in
Yes.
the show?
It's a show about Wanda and Vision.
Yeah, they're like a thing.
They could have came up with a better celebrity couple name than WandaVision.
Right?
I'm just saying. I don't know. I don't have a
Vision.
Vision.
Vonda.
Vonda. I would say Vonda. I think that would be a good one.
Wanda. By the way, I'm good with. I'm really shocked that Disney Plus is going to be so affordable. $6.99, and all that you're going to get the new Star Wars show and all these new Marvel shows.
However, y'all are missing the most important part of this.
What?
Falcon and the Winter Soldier.
You know, they're just so smart because Disney's figuring out a way to get all of us on board.
Yep. Well, you got me.
As soon as they said Winter Soldier, she was like, bought.
Yep. I didn't even have to read the rest.
Now,
Alright.
have they given away any information about that particular show?
No, but I hope it's the two of them just casually, passively, aggressively
Hey,
hating
stop,
each other.
stop. Don't move your... It's making lots
hear
of
it?
noise. Yeah, it's like... when you move your microphone around. I'm trying... My goal...
You're so petty.
My goal
It's to make
is
a good quality podcast.
try to make us sound professional.
Sorry.
You're not helping.
I'm sure my dog helped too. What I was saying.
You know what? I give the dog a pass because he's not been trained in the ways of podcasting and broadcasting.
No, he listens to podcasts sometimes.
Does he?
No.
Do you play? Do you not at least play our podcast for your dog?
No, he listens to Spotify's 90s channel.
We're on Spotify.
Yeah, I know.
So-
You're not on the 90s channel. We're in the technology
And
section.
I would love to be on the 90s channel. If you're hiring Spotify, please look me up on LinkedIn. Thank you. You know what? Who looked at my profile page today? Jonna, you will appreciate this.
Ooh, girl.
Because you watch wrestling. Paul Heyman.
What?
I don't know. I got a notice from LinkedIn, so I connected with him because I got LinkedIn
Connect.
Premium, so it shows me when you
He's
can't
trying to hire you.
you can't stalk my page. I will know. And it said Paul Heyman viewed your profile, and I was like,
Ooh.
Poop, connect. So now he knows that I know. What were you looking at, Paul? Huh? You want to hire me? I'll go work for WWE.
Oh, God. How great would that be, working for WWE?
WrestleMania was so good. And like halfway through, I thought, why did we not invite Jonna?
Yes. Why wasn't I invited, actually? I love that.
I don't know, but you're invited to every other pay-per-view.
Yes.
My husband is knocking around the idea of doing a wrestling pay-per-view because he and my friend Chris, when they get together for these things, they're just funny. Like, I just wanted Facebook Live the whole time. Like, I don't even need to watch WrestleMania. I'm just listening to the hilarity that is ensuing in my living room right now while WrestleMania is on. But it was good. I thought it was an excellent. Sometimes they have. I feel you're like, oh, here comes the filler match. Whatever. No, everything was fantastic.
Like, we don't care about you. Please go away.
Yes.
Show me Randy Orton. Thank you.
Do we need to talk anything else about Avengers Endgame? You need to be careful because somebody was being rude and put it. I can't speak for what happened with the spoilers because I saw the headline that you should be careful because someone leaked a major spoiler, and
It was
so
like 5 minutes of the movie.
I didn't
Rude.
I didn't click any further than that.
Was it Tom Holland?
No, it was not Tom Holland. And this was not done on purpose. This was not one of those cute little Tom Holland, oops, I did it again things. This was, somebody was rude. And
Very rude.
And I don't know why Thanos wasn't better and more selective when he snapped his finger, because he should have snapped that person out of existence so this wouldn't have happened.
Wow, that's aggressive.
Tell us how
Okay.
you really feel.
Well, I just feel like we were just talking about how good everybody was and not spoiling Infinity War, and then some ding dong has to go.
You
and,
keep jinxing it.
what?
It's your fault. You
Everything
jinxed
I
it.
say happens.
Yeah, Supernatural's getting
I was
canceled
like,
because
don't
you
worry,
said
guys.
something.
Everything's getting canceled that we love. Not Supernatural. Boom, gone.
Right,
Hey, no one's gonna spoil an Endgame. Boom, spoiled.
right.
To be fair, 5 minutes of a 3-hour-long movie is only about 3% of the movie.
I know, but I don't want anything else. I
Did you
just
just
don't.
do that math on your phone?
I did. I know
don't-
how to do fractions. Thank you.
I don't want any more stuff until I'm sitting in that theater getting all the stuff.
I had the conversation with Eric the other day as we were sitting in Captain Marvel for the second time.
Ooh, okay.
Um,
Wait, you saw Captain Marvel?
my in-laws hadn't seen it yet,
Okay.
so we had to go see it again.
Okay.
I didn't think it was any better the second time around.
You guys, I was, because I was editing our last podcast, so of course I was listening to it. And I was like, man, we were really hard on Captain Marvel. You guys kind of sucked me into that. It was like
It's
the
Toxic Cloud.
peer
Mob
pressure.
mentality.
I'm listening. I'm like, oh my God, they talked me into not liking Captain Marvel.
Well, I didn't realize the first time because I was too busy enjoying it instead of being critical of it. I didn't realize how awkward some of the lines were.
Okay.
Like one of the lines, she's like, "Oh, I could have sworn I put the Tesseract in that lunchbox," and it just comes across as awkward, like it's trying too hard.
I think she is awkward.
Yeah, probably, but I don't know. It was just weirder the second
she
time
lost
around.
her memory for like 1,000 years.
So
she's
saying, of course,
Captain
it's gonna be
America
awkward.
lost like 70 years instead of 6.
Katie, let's just say she's someone who doesn't have all of the best social skills. Would you judge her for that?
I mean, Jude Law was like her mentor, so like, you know.
Get closer to your mic, Johnny. You gotta
he was like a good guy, though.
Johnny, you gotta stay on that mic.
I'm sorry.
Come on,
She leans.
Sorry.
What is this, amateur hour?
I'm getting away from the mic.
We're all getting away from the microphone when that pizza gets here.
Oh, yeah.
You guys, Star Wars. So, I mean,
I don't care about this.
15 minutes after our last podcast, the Star Wars
wait,
trailer
go back.
dropped.
Did you hear her?
What?
She goes, "I don't care about this."
I know.
Proceeded to lean away and drink my Coke.
I don't even listen to you, Jonna. Well, I'm going to listen to you when we start talking about Sabrina, because I know you saw that. Katie, did you see the Star Wars trailer?
I
What?
made my intern watch it too.
Oh, very nice.
Yes, she did.
All right, so
Poor Josh.
it's been a few days. So what are you taking away?
I think
From
the
that.
name is stupid.
You do?
Yes.
Why do you think it's stupid?
There's one, possibly 2 Skywalkers left.
Maybe there's another.
Yeah, maybe. But the ones we have
Isn't
are
there
not
like
that good.
3 of them?
No.
No, so you have,
None of the main 3 people are Skywalkers.
I mean,
only Kylo Ren.
if the rise of Skywalker is actually like Luke rising from the grave,
Yeah, doubt
I don't
it.
think they're going that way.
I doubt Carrie Fisher is going to rise from the
Though,
grave.
I mean, okay, but Leia is not dead.
She's in the movie.
So could she like
What?
rise to be the great Skywalker?
She had her 3 movies.
she can already force fly, and nobody else can do that.
in space.
Yeah,
That was kind of stupid. Looking back, that was kind of dumb.
yeah. The first time I watched it, I think I was so like, wait, they're gonna, she's done. Like this is it, and then they're like, whoa, she can fly
Through space.
Ooh. So then I thought, well, oh, good, that's not how she went out. But then the second time I watched it,
That's kind of dumb. And
Well,
what
that-
an excuse.
that was a little cheesy. But hey, she can force fly. Nobody else
But
can.
I don't care about Kylo Ren at all. Mm-hmm. I don't care if he gets
Oh, you
redeemed.
don't?
No. He's
I
kind of
think
dumb.
I don't want him to get redeemed.
I
That's
want him to be a bad guy.
that is the easy way out of this. This cannot be Ben Solo. And first of all, he's a Solo. He's not. I mean, yes, he has Skywalker blood, but he is Ben Solo, not Ben Skywalker.
His
But-
mom was not Leia Skywalker, was she?
No,
No.
and so I don't want that.
I just want like a good old fashioned bad guy.
Yeah. Okay. So here's
Like,
what I
thank
think.
goodness they might be bringing back the Emperor.
Here's my theory with the Emperor. Because we heard the laugh, so the Emperor is going to be there somehow. When they announced that Matt Smith from Doctor
He's gonna
Who,
be the Emperor.
I think he's going to be the Emperor. I think like they're going to make up him up because he could totally pull that role
I think
off.
I want him to be like the ghost emperor. You know how like you got the rest of the committee that are ghosts, like Yoda
Yeah.
and Obi-Wan or whatever, giving advice. I want him to be on the committee now.
I want to see them all in the sky, like pushing each other out of the
like
way. Like,
bullying
man,
each
it's
other.
gotten really full up here.
All these dead people up here.
Out of the way. I got some things
Maybe.
to say.
Maybe.
But what if is there a way? I don't know that there's a way for him to be alive. He's got to be
he,
Force
fell,
Ghost.
didn't he?
Yeah. I mean, we never saw his body, but he's got to be Force Ghost.
I mean, it has been quite a while.
It has.
And he was already like really old.
We'll see. But I thought they did a good job of making me excited about it. Did it make you
Yeah, I
excited?
was excited about Lando.
Lando is going to be super fun.
Well, somebody has to take over because Han Solo's dead.
Right. So Lando's going to be fun to see back. I did get excited when I saw that TIE fighter coming at Rey and she got her lightsaber out.
See, I thought that was kind of cheesy.
I don't mind cheesy.
I like the sounds it makes. The meow.
Is that what it sounds like?
It's kind of like screaming, except the Doppler effect. So it's like,
It's kind of like it's a little higher pitched IndyCar.
Oh my lord.
sounds like Indy cars in space.
Indy cars in space.
Anything else? Oh, you know what? There was a thought that I had when I was watching the trailer, and they showed that the brief words are hard. The brief glimpse of Leia, and I thought, Oh my God. Like, if she interacts, if they do any footage where she is interacting with her actual daughter in the movie, I'm not going to be
You're
okay.
gonna cry.
That's going to be.
What I want to see is her like just smacking Kylo Ren on the back of the head, being like, "What are you doing?
You can't see this.
Get over here!"
You can't see this at home, but the way that Katie gestured, it looked like she was going to say, "I just want to see her slap Kylo Ren in the ass."
No, on the back of the head.
Okay, no, that was a slap to the butt. That's a butt slap.
Okay, from the bottom to the top is also in the back of the head.
No, the back of the head. You used the back of the hand.
No, that's your pimp slap.
Yeah.
Jay.
Okay. Well.
You don't pimp slap your children.
I hope not.
This is why I don't have children. Give you the pimp slap.
Yeah, she's got the
Lord.
hand across her chest, gonna hit you like that. No.
Mm-hmm. Speaking of violence, how about Game of Thrones?
So I'm actually not watching any of it.
What?
I'm waiting until all the episodes are out.
I also don't care about this.
Jonna? What are you doing here?
She doesn't care about anything.
It's not.
You're playing
Rude. I'm playing Bejeweled.
What is
Thank-
Bejeweled?
I'm playing Bejeweled. Thank you.
You
playing
made fun of me for playing Harry Potter. At least that has a story.
Yeah, put your game away. Are you really playing a game?
I don't want to talk about Star
She's
Wars.
never caught me playing games in the middle of the podcast
You know,
yet. I do it every time.
I
I've
just
done it twice since we've been here.
I just figure you're Googling things. Ladies,
No, I'm
I
not.
love Google.
ladies, put your phones down and pay attention.
Jesus. I did have my Disney Plus prep pulled up though.
Okay.
I'm
did.
watching the
All right.
pizza get delivered.
Okay.
It's very important.
You're watching
You
it
guys.
delivered.
This is
The little
this
car
is
creeps
ridiculous.
closer on the map.
All right, so what are we talking about now?
Game of
I don't know,
Thrones.
Jonna. What have we been talking about?
You guys are talking about Game of Thrones now, but Katie's not watching it, and I know you
waiting.
watched it.
Okay.
So I don't
However,
see-
I do know most of what happened so far.
But I don't know what's gonna.
What I will tell you is that for a first episode, it was just that. It was. Remember where everybody is. Bringing
up,
people together. That I mean, there was the moment where Jon Snow hugged Arya, and that was pretty sweet. Then there was the moment where Jon Snow saw Bran and went like running over, like, "I'm so excited to see you. You are a weirdo."
Duh.
I mean-
Bran Stark has grown to be one of my favorite characters because he's so weird.
It was
He just
awesome.
sits there and scowls at everybody.
He is. He's got his scowl on, and John is talking to him like a normal, like, "Hey,
just
brother, I haven't seen you in a long time." And then John slowly realizes, like, "You are so
And
weird."
you just back away.
So anyway,
My
I'll
favorite
see
part
you later.
is so far the Jamie and Bran reunion. Last time you saw him, you pushed him out a window. They haven't seen each other
Wow.
since the first episode.
Dude, that was a great way to end it.
And he just sat there and scowled at him. To be honest, I don't care what happens past here. That's what I wanted.
Why did he push him out a window?
Because he caught him sleeping with his sister.
What?
Jamie Lannister is the blonde-haired guy who
Okay.
gets his hand cut off, right?
Okay.
And he was sleeping with his sister Cersei, who's the current queen of
Brother and
whatever.
sister,
Brother and sister. They're
sleeping
twins.
together.
Ew.
They're twins,
Okay.
and they were dancing, as you may call it.
Dancing.
And Bran Stark, who likes to climb things, climbed up and caught them. So he tried to kill him by pushing him out a window, but he survived.
Yes, but he doesn't know that. He
Now
thinks he's been
the
dead the
three-eyed
whole
Raven,
time.
and he can see the future and stuff now. So it's all wild. Yeah,
So he thinks that Bran's been dead this whole time?
Mm-hmm.
probably.
So imagine he just comes like walking out into the common area, and there's Bran sitting across the way.
And now he's like grown up because it's been a
He's
while.
grown up and he's got his scowl on.
Yeah, that's what I wanted. Check it off the list.
So I did. Did you see that the Cat of Thrones is on?
Yes.
Okay, so we this is a way that you can follow along, Jonna. So all 9 cats that are living under my roof right now have been assigned a character.
So who's who?
Amelia is Daenerys.
Really?
Yes, she's the mother of dragons.
Sure.
Did you see the picture? I did side-by-side pictures.
Yes, my cat looks exactly like Amelia Clark.
They have the same, like, looking like they should rule pose. Grayson is Tyrion. Rhodey is Jon Snow, because, when Jon Snow is laying in the snow, and Rhodey's always laying on his back like that.
Yeah.
So it's a great picture of Rhodey and Jon Snow looking alike. And then let's see. Melody is Sansa. Because, Melody's the nicest, and Sansa's as close as you get to nice, even though I don't think she's nice.
She ain't nice.
She is not nice.
There's no nice in game.
But they also, she's a ginger, and Melody has
close as you're
some
gonna
of that. That's as close as we're going to get. Anna is Cersei, And if you look at their pictures, she actually has the Cersei scowl.
Who doesn't at this point?
You guys, I had more fun making these because I kept finding pictures of Game of Thrones characters that looked like our cats.
Oh my gosh.
Can you say free time?
It took me but honestly, it was a great way to not sit there and freak out and be like, when is Game of Thrones going to be on? Because for the 2 hours leading up to Game of Thrones, I was photoshopping my cats with Game of Thrones characters. And I was almost there, like I was ready to post it. And the recap came on. And I'm like, no, not yet. I'm like, not until I post the Cat of Thrones on Facebook.
So aggressive.
So I made my husband and sister wait, but it was only like a couple minutes, and then I had it up there. So every week, so this week, all of the cats survived because nobody died.
Okay.
So
Whoever gets the throne.
then we're gonna give them a crown and a tuna dinner. And
Tuna dinner.
and we're gonna
nothing.
and we're gonna donate some money to whichever shelter they came from.
Fancy.
Although that'll be hard with the 5 cats that came from Mexico.
So what is the... So what is...
I know. I've got 5 Mexican cats living in my house.
So what is the point of Game of Thrones? I don't...
It's to end up on the throne.
So there's the Iron Throne, which is like the throne of the realm,
Yes.
which is called Westeros, right? And the Baratheons were the current rulers, right? Okay, so you have Robert Baratheon and his wife Cersei. Cersei's a Lannister, so it's the 2 families. Robert Baratheon dies at the beginning, so then it's who gets the throne after he dies. Joffrey, their son, except it's not their son. All 3 of her kids are her twin brothers. So it
Yeah,
gets,
she's been sleeping with her brother a lot.
forever. All 3 of her kids are his. Because she don't have all of them anymore. But before the Baratheons, because there was like a rebellion, it was the Targaryens, which is Daenerys, right? Except it was like her grandpa or dad or something was the Mad King, and Jaime killed him. Thus, the rebellion, right? So when Robert Baratheon dies, basically it goes into permanent turmoil as to who's going to take over.
Because there's not a clear...
Yeah.
Even though there
It's
is.
Gendry, and you're all wrong.
Gendry, he's a bastard child,
But he's the only child of Robert Baratheon.
So technically, the show shouldn't have even happened. He should have just been like, "Hey, actually, that guy was my dad, so I'll be king now."
Yeah, but he doesn't want to be king.
He doesn't want
care.
to. He's
he only
really
likes Arya, so whatever.
Yeah, he's nice. Oh, that was cute. He and Arya.
I like Arya. But in the north, they have like the Warden of the North, so it's basically who runs the North for the king, and that's the Stark family, right?
Okay.
And then they basically fight everyone on the planet because everybody wants to be in charge of Winterfell, where they live. And then even far north of that, there's a wall, and above the wall is like all the dead people.
Fun.
They're the
And all the dead people are creeping south. So not only are they like
the dead
fighting
people.
for the throne,
They're not really dead. They're like zombies.
Yeah,
The
kinda.
Best way to explain it.
undead White Walkers.
Yeah.
And they have a dragon now.
Oh yeah, dragon.
I don't want to talk about that.
They've been creeping south. So not only are they like all fighting amongst themselves, they also have this looming threat.
So like now they need to get it together, because if they don't stop,
None of them are going to win.
if they don't stop the White Walkers, and they're dead.
Yep.
Like, and that's
And
it.
that's Game of Thrones. A lot of people think the Night King, who is in charge of all the dead people, is going to win.
Okie dokie then.
Moving
questions?
into a TV show you do understand.
Yes.
How is Sabrina going for you?
Very well.
The Chilling Adventures of Sabrina.
I keep trying to watch it while I'm at work, but there's like a lot of lights at work, and Sabrina is really physically dark.
It is so dark.
So like I'll turn my brightness all the way up on my phone and I still can't see
No,
anything.
I have to, the way that my kitchen window is set up towards the TV, any other show, it's fine. But I try to watch Chilling Adventures of Sabrina, and even though I have the blinds closed, it's still got that little glare on the TV.
Yep.
So I climb up on the counter and I hang a towel up, even though a normal person would go anywhere and get, a blackout curtain to hang in their kitchen. Not me. I'm like, I only need it when Sabrina's on.
That's true.
So, but one of these times I'm going to fall off the counter trying to hang that towel up so I can watch Sabrina in the dark.
Okay, well, don't do that, please. Thank you.
All right. So, favorite character?
I'm kind of upset that Zelda is gonna marry the high priest.
Yes.
I'm like, really? You really gonna marry that guy?
Of course she is.
Well, I mean, it would be like smart to like raise her station
Yes.
or whatever. But like,
That's all Zelda cares about.
I know, but still,
Katie, put your game on.
I don't really like.
When do I get to take a break in the podcast and
not a
play
game.
games?
It's
What are you
not a
doing?
game. I'm on Reddit.
What are you reading?
About this adopted cat finally getting comfortable in her new home after
Okay.
a year of living there.
I would like to know more about that, but not at this moment because brand new segment. It's time for Jana's beard update.
Oh, I get my own. I get my own beard segment.
Yeah, Jana.
How lit?
Every time we start talking about, okay, what are we going to talk about on this show? Jana gives us some beard update. You're on top of the beards in Hollywood.
Beards are so important. They like all these like links just like show up on my Facebook page.
Okay, so tell us about the latest changes in beards.
Jason Momoa, aka Aquaman,
AKA Khal Drogo.
Yeah.
has shaved off his beard.
Oh my gosh. I can't even imagine what he looks like.
He's still hot. I'm not.
Is he?
I'm not
Did
gonna.
he cut his hair too, or
No.
is he just shaved? Okay,
Just shaved his
so
beard.
that's probably not that different.
No, he's still. I mean, he's got like a little baby face or whatever, but he's still really.
Did he?
He's still really hot.
Did he comment on why he shaved the beard?
He said he's doing it like how men do, like No Shave November for like men's health awareness or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
He's shaving off his beard to let people know that we should recycle.
Oh,
Is he recycling the hair?
I don't think so,
Okay.
but
do you think his beard was long enough to like donate to Locks of Love?
but I mean, look at him.
Oh, he does. He looks nice.
Yeah,
He looks
Yeah,
about
I
20
like that.
years
You know,
younger.
he's
I
still
am.
super hot.
I prefer like a clean shaven man. So, Jason Momoa, thanks for listening to the podcast. We
Yes.
approve.
He said, "Let's clean up our oceans, our land. Join me on this journey. Let's make the switch to infinitely recyclable aluminum."
Ooh, very
Yes.
nice. All right.
Saving for a cause.
Now.
I love this.
It's time for Katie's gaining update. Now,
We're
Katie,
just biding our time until September when Borderlands 3 comes out.
how much do you weigh?
I don't actually know because I lied on my driver's
All right.
license.
Don't we all?
I'm also still not
Red?
5'2", so
Katie, do you
I'm
put-
not 5'10". What do you mean?
Oh, I told the truth on my driver's license. I'm like, look, I'm 4'11". Deal with it. I can
when I was
barely
15, I was
reach.
5'2".
I can barely reach the pedal. But you still have to give me a
The
driver's
seat has
license.
to be scooted all the way up.
All the way up.
Okay, gaming again. What are you waiting for?
Borderlands 3.
Okay. I saw it because I've been talking with PopCon Indy. If you would like to come to Indianapolis, it's a pretty amazing fan experience to go to PopCon.
Oh, PopCon
because
is
it's put,
great.
right? Because it's put on by fans, so it's everything you want in a con. Because it's put on by basically you. I was looking at the games that are coming out this summer to see if there was anything that was going to be, demoing at PopCon that's new. And there's a new Crash Bandicoot that's coming out in July. Do you have anything else to add to that?
No, I mean, Borderlands is what I'm waiting for.
Okay.
Because they rarely make a third game ever of things I like.
Oh, really?
But it's also very, funny. Like, you have characters called Shooty McShootface.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you,
And, like,
Katie.
you have little robots that have trouble getting up the stairs. And no one came to his birthday party.
Aw,
Stuff like that.
poor little
Like, you get really
robot.
invested in these characters.
Aw.
All right, so next time we talk, we will have seen. No, well, I mean, the next time we see each other, probably we'll be going to Endgame, except Katie.
I'll be busy at my
Katie's
own
always
showing.
difficult.
I had to go to Regal because they have Coke Ices.
Oh, maybe they have Coke Ices at the Goodrich Theater in Brownsburg.
Find out for me.
I will. Will you switch theaters if,
No.
if
Of
I
course not.
if I buy you
No,
a
I
Coke
will
Icy?
already be at the theater.
Okay, but you will be at our showing the second time we see it at Studio Movie Grill on
Make an
Monday the
appearance.
29th
Make
with
an appearance.
PopCon.
Honestly, depending on how
How it goes.
well it goes the first time, depends on if I'm going to see it again.
You know what?
honestly.
I did that the last time. 'Cause
I know, but
yeah,
we saw Infinity War.
yeah, we're like, nope, not gonna go see that on Monday. I need some time.
They're like, aren't you guys coming into the theater? No. Sorry.
All right, thank you very much for listening. If you would, it's free to subscribe to our show.
What?
Yeah, it doesn't.
I finally subscribed.
Did you?
Yeah,
Thank you.
I've been on this show for like 2 years.
Did
I
it-
finally subscribed.
And how many dollars did you pay?
In labor or in like actual money?
When you subscribe, was it like
In damages?
welcome?
Like,
emotional
welcome
turmoil?
to the podcast. You hit subscribe, so now you owe us how many dollars?
Well, in emotional dollars, a lot.
Why do you make everything so hard? Jonna, you know
Are
the
you
answer.
even subscribed?
It's free. Yes, I am. Thank you very much. And I went and liked us and rated us.
Thank you.
5-star reviews?
We do?
You're welcome.
Where?
Were you one of them?
Wait a second. You gave us a 5-star review?
Sure did.
Let me read 'em.
I didn't
Thank you, Jonna.
write
Okay.
anything, but
Oh,
like, I
yes.
put a
Let's hit.
5-star
I
review.
had no idea that we had reviews.
Let me read
If you would, if you give us a nice review, we will read it. If you give us a bad review, we will cry. And we will not read
We
it.
have a 5.0 out of 5 right now.
Okay?
Out here.
And is this on iTunes?
Apple Podcast.
Apple Podcasts. Yes,
Yeah.
sorry.
So it says.
Apple Podcasts.
Hilarious with great synergy.
Ooh.
All my nerdy updates in one place while making it fun and professionally cut. My usual searches for this info, YouTube, aren't funny, aren't organized, and are usually just hosts who like to hear themselves talk, which doesn't describe KJ for the most part.
Wow. Well, also, we are on YouTube now. Yes.
no.
We have a kind of nerdy girls channel,
What a backhanded compliment.
right?
KJ and crew are a really fun podcast. They know their stuff, but also put a great spin on it and are very funny. Highly recommend.
Ooh, highly recommend.
These girls talk all things nerdy and are hilarious. What are you waiting for? Subscribe now.
Oh my gosh, I did not know we had reviews.
We're all 5 stars right now.
Yeah,
All right,
we're
thank
5
you.
out of 5 right
We're
now.
a 5 out of 5.
Hey, if you're listening right now, don't screw that up for us. All right? 5 stars, no matter
Either
what.
don't comment or give us 5 stars.
I just gave us 5 stars with no comment.
Thank you.
Am I allowed to give 5 stars to my own podcast?
I think
Yes.
so. I enjoy you guys. I go back and I listen to it, and I'm like,
Why does that feel like cheating?
sometimes
We are 5 stars.
we're fun. Sometimes we're 5-star. You should hear the stuff I edit out, though. Not 5-star. No, that'll be interesting when we do a live podcast. Because the people
Oh my gosh.
people sitting in front of us are going to be like, "This is not what I expected
You
from the
did really well
5-star
at the
review."
first one you did. This time last year we did your very first live podcast.
Oh, that's
and
right. It's
Leading
been a
up
year.
to it, you were terrified to be in front of people.
I was. I still am not going to like it. You're going to have to take the lead.
I did.
So
I
that
had
is-
to do stuff.
Hey, I wasn't
Yeah,
there.
finally.
Sorry.
Yeah, that is last
But her
year.
husband sat in the front row going,
How supportive.
"Good
So
job,
proud.
honey."
And that was the last time Katie did something for this podcast.
Here I am, still here. That's why you keep me around.
I did do a round of How Were You Kind of Nerdy on Facebook, and Jess Martin got a new outfit for a Renaissance fair that she's going to.
Renaissance.
Right? I knew that you would
How
like that.
fun.
That is super nerdy.
I just love like the phrase "verily,
Verily.
verily,"
Mm.
and mutton,
Mutton.
mutton,
Yes.
verily.
Can you use verily and mutton in the same sentence?
To thine own self be true, verily. Now pass me the mutton.
All right, Nicole, who hashtags herself your nerdy animal rescue realtor. She sounds like my kind of person,
That's a whole title.
right?
That is.
She says, I bought an Alexa just so I could turn my TV on and off by saying, computer, main viewer, on, off. Plus, I made a meme today.
I love that at the end. Plus, I made a meme today. A+ work for you.
Let's see. Mindy says, how was she kind of nerdy? I host a game called Singo every Wednesday night. Imagine bingo with music. It's super fun and super nerdy. That would be fun.
Sounds like karaoke bingo, and
Yeah.
I feel like I would love that.
Yeah.
Can I be invited to that, please?
You are invited. It is at a place, if you're in Indianapolis,
A place.
it's at a place on Wednesday nights called Gatsby's.
We should go.
It's very 1920s.
Do you want to go there sometime?
Oh my god, I totally want to go. I love The Great Gatsby.
All right. Kevin does artwork for wrestling and made some new designs. Oh, and they are actually really cool.
Kevin, draw me a picture of Randy Orton, please.
You want a Randy Orton picture?
I love Randy Orton. He's my number one.
And Jody says, I'm rereading Harry Potter and I'm 37.
Yeah.
That's okay.
It's a good book. Yeah,
It's a good
books.
book. You should always.
Happy for you reading.
Oh,
Harry Potter.
that. Do you know
Did
who?
you even try?
No, I don't have the books.
I have the books.
I know, and I've been to KJ's house like 30 times since we've...
As a matter of fact, I moved the books into the room that you stay in when you come to my house, specifically so that you would see that I have
know.
the books.
I look at them every single time I go in there. I'm like, oh, look at those books. Time to go to bed.
Shame,
left their
shame,
books in
shame.
here?
Shame, shame, shame. All right. Well, if you would, give us a nice review. And if you don't want to, and you just keep it to yourself. We are on Twitter at Kinda Nerdy Girls, on Instagram at Kinda Nerdy Girls, and on Facebook, Kinda Nerdy. Thanks for listening. The next time we talk to you, it will be about Avengers Endgame. Dum, dum, dum. Oh, what's your boyfriend's name? I'm supposed to give him credit for producing.
Eric.
Okay. Produced by boyfriend Eric.
Yes, thank you.
Executive producer. Producer Jonna.
Yeah.
Because she needs a title.
Did nothing to contribute.
Katie.
Katie.
Yeah, thank you.
Please adopt a pet. Spay and neuter. Goodbye.
Goodbye.